Lockdown dilemmas, choose your prison nightmare. What would you pick? Most people chose spend a year in silent isolation with a pet tarantula on your pillow. What would you pick? Most people chose eat only cafeteria mystery meat shaped like your cellmates choose. What would you pick? Most people chose share a tiny bunk with a chatty parrot that repeats your worst secrets. What would you pick? Most people chose take a daily 3-hour lecture on the history of sock knitting. What would you pick? Most people chose be visited by a clown who only communicates through balloon animal riddles. What would you pick? Most people chose wear a jumpsuit that constantly squeaks like a mouse in a cheese shop. What would you pick? Most people chose attend a nightly light show where the lights flicker to mimic a disco. What would you pick? Most people chose be locked in a room where the floor is a giant, ever-moving jigsaw puzzle you must solve to stand up. What would you pick? Most people chose spend every night in a cell where the ceiling drips a steady, chilly rain. What would you pick? Most people chose do push-ups every hour while a chorus of squeaky shoes narrates your effort. What would you pick? Most people chose share a bathroom with a hamster that runs on a treadmill made of soap bubbles. What would you pick? Most people chose wear a hat that emits a different obnoxious ringtone every time you think. What would you pick? Tell us in the comments. What would you pick? Most people chose eat a bowl of cold prison porridge that changes flavor every bite to surprise you. What would you pick? Most people chose attend a daily story time where a monotone robot reads every rule aloud for an hour. What would you pick? Most people chose sleep on a slab of cold, humming metal that vibrates to the beat of distant sirens. What would you pick? Most people chose be assigned a cellmate who talks exclusively in riddles that never make sense. What would you pick? Most people chose spend nights in a cell where the floor constantly squeaks like a mouse. What would you pick? Most people chose wear a wristband that loudly announces every thought you have. What would you pick? Most people chose share a bunk with a squirrel that hoards your socks. What would you pick? Most people chose attend a morning roll call where every guard reads the dictionary aloud. What would you pick? Most people chose eat a plate of crunchy crackers that constantly crackle like fireworks. What would you pick? Most people chose be visited daily by a mime who reenacts your dreams silently. What would you pick? Most people chose do squats every hour while a marching band of rubber ducks waddles. What would you pick? Most people chose wear gloves that flash strobe lights whenever you touch anything. Drop your choice in the comments, argue with your friends, and don't forget to follow for more crazy dilemmas.